between.
Who's mine?
Yes.
So I welcome you all to this special show of Expert Talk. I'm very happy to connect with the audience of Parent Station through this very beautiful portal of Expert Talk. And on Parent Station, we have multiple platforms where we connect to our audience for toy reviews, book reviews, with parent partner show, with actually a very, very beautiful thing like expert talks where we bring in special experts to talk on different topics, and we want to connect with our audience as in parents, students, or individuals, and let them be well versed with the topics that we are discussing on. So आज का topic क्या है? What is the topic for today? Today's topic is how important are soft skills. And I welcome a very, very beautiful and wonderful expert, KRUPA mechanic, on the show. Welcome, KRUPA. I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you.
So, yeah. So, you're getting me clear and loud, right? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So
Okay.
thank you so much, Shweta ji, for having me here on this platform. I'm glad to share my opinion and views on this very beautiful topic, soft skills.
Okay. So, Krupa, as the topic is importance of soft skills, I will start with it. But before that, I want to just speak a few lines on why this topic. So, if I'm not wrong, soft skills is something equivalent to emotional quotient. It is always a part which is very important, that plays a role in improving one's ability to work with others and also to have a positive influence on forwarding your career, your profession, and it will also help you to attract, find, and retain clients or friends or individuals, right? So I want you to first of all introduce.
Exactly, lovely.
Yeah, so I want you to introduce yourself, as you are a soft skill trainer, and I've seen you talking so wonderfully to college students, to teachers, and to individuals. Like you counsel them for soft skills and you train them. So tell me a little more about yourself.
So, hello everyone. My name is Krupa Mechanic. I am a soft skills trainer, as you may have heard till now. But why soft skills training as a profession I have chose? Because I love to be surrounded with people and I love to talk with them. So why not this skill? It is also called as a people skill.
Wonderful.
So that's
People.
my introduction.
Okay, people skill. I like that. So, into my training profession, as I interact with lot of teachers, lot of students, lots of parents, and yes, I feel soft skill would be a very important part for you to maintain your normal relationships with, even with your employees, or even with your co-staff, or even with your family, I guess. So, let us start this expert talk. In this, I'm going to give you a few set of questions through which we will try to enlighten our audience. So, Krupa, tell me, what are the most important soft skills? And before we start that, could you tell me a few examples of soft skills, like so that audience understands कि soft skills क्या होते हैं? Why is it called soft skills?
Okay. So unlike the hard skills, you might have heard this word hard skills. It is related to your qualification, your degrees, or whatever knowledge that you have about your job or the work you are doing. The technical skills, what you may have been knowing. The soft skills, opposite to that, is really kind of handling people. So why the name is soft skills? Because you really have to handle them soft-heartedly. Like people, if you are not okay with having conversation with other people, or if you can't communicate well, maybe you are communicating in a wrong way. So
Right.
maybe they won't be able to work in future with you. So how you handle the clients or how you handle people, that is all about the soft skills.
Okay. So it is how you interact and how you communicate and how you present yourself before people. So it's a people skill, I understand. So there are many different types of
Yes.
soft skills. If I'm not wrong, something like communication, decision making, leadership, team building, creativity, and so many more. So, what do you think is the most important soft skill ever? Could you list the few important things, like which people or individuals should never miss out on? Okay, so Krupa, I think, are you having good Wi-Fi? So I have kind of lost you. Your video is on pause. So yes, we have many other soft skills like creativity, time management, positive attitude, and we also have empathy. So Krupa, are you there? Okay. So if we consider all these soft skills all together, this actually is about how you present yourself before a set of people, or how you present yourself before a particular individual, how people see you as, or how people would carry an impression about you. So soft skills are very, very important when you present yourself before your employees, when you are interacting with your own family members, or maybe when you are interacting with even your children, or when you are interacting with the service providers that you have around you. तो ये बहुत ज़रूरी part play करता है, because it will help you to grow, it will help you to create a relationship, it will help you to be more presentable. So Krupa, I think, has one, our expert will elaborate on this, but I think she's rejoining on the show, some error. So if I consider myself as a parent, the most important soft skill that I would consider would be time management, and even decision making, and even communication. So if I'm not good at communicating with my children, I might face problems in the relationship I have with them. Or if it is coming to decision making, when I have some kind of issues with my family, and if I am managing work and my social life, and if I'm not being able to manage both of these all together, then it might cause me some problems. And if I am not a good time manager, means if I do not complete my home tasks on time, I will not be able to reach my work on time, and I will not be able to maintain a balance. तो आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि how important are soft skills. So I am requesting Krupa to rejoin and let us know more about how the soft skills play an important part. So I may just join her. Yes, I'm adding her again. And we are getting our expert back on the talk. Yes, Krupa, we have you back. Good to have you again.
Yeah, I'm back. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. So I was talking to our audience
Am
about...
I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you being able to hear me? Can you hear me?
I think there is some problem.
Okay. So it's a big rainy day over here, and there are a lot of clouds, and there is a lot of downpour in Surat, where I am connecting to the audience from. So maybe we might be having some problems and issues with our Wi-Fi and network. So maybe this glitch. So before Krupa tries one more time to rejoin. Okay, so I will talk to my audience about how soft skills are so very important in a student's life. So when a student is in a room full of other classmates, and there are a few questions being asked by a teacher, and if the child doesn't have the power of decision making, or leadership skills, or maybe positive attitude, then the child will not be able to communicate properly with the other children that are around, or maybe not give a good presentation right in front of the teacher when it comes to group projects, or when it comes to quizzes, or when it comes to elocutions, or when it comes to answering oral questions when a teacher is confronting you to talk in front of a crowd of students. So there is where the soft skills come again important into a student's life. फिर professional life में how does it play an important part in a professional? So I'm going to add my guest again. Add to stream I am, and I hope I get her. Krupa, are you there?
Hello,
Yes.
yes. Am I audible
Yes,
now?
yes, you are. Can you hear me?
So thank you for, yeah, I can hear you. Thank you for waiting for me.
Yes,
I think there was some problem related to,
yeah. I know,
yes,
Krupa, it's raining. It's a good time to have a chai or coffee and pakoras, but I am here with the expert talk. So let's go ahead with it. So let us shoot because we are losing
yes,
some
sure.
time. So I was asking you that what is the most important soft skill you feel that any individual should have?
The most important is nowadays I can see is communication skills. People are
Okay.
not able to put their thoughts properly.
Mm.
Their body language is not proper when you are connecting with people. How your body
Okay.
language should be so that they can personally connect with you and also your clients get connected with you. So how
Mm.
to portray yourself in front of people, that is most important today.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. So let me come to the next question. That soft skills are important, yes, but are they necessary in professional life? Like if you are a homemaker, how does it play an important part if you are in the house? And how does it play an important part if you are doing something? Suppose you are working as a professional. So how does it play two different parts? Could you tell me?
Yes, definitely. So, as I mentioned earlier, that soft skills is not only for your professional career, it also helps in your personal development, like positive mindset. If you
Mm.
develop positive mindset, it will also grow your personal life. How you see people, how your attitude towards people changes. So if you
Yeah.
develop this kind of skills, positive attitude, and then also negotiation skills, it's not necessary that only if you are working somewhere you need negotiation skills. You also require negotiation where somebody comes to your door and you want to buy something. So to influence them or to persuade them, you really require this skill. So
Yeah.
it
Right.
is, and also communication. Like if you want to really harness your relations and relation with your spouse, relation with your other family members, you need to have a good communication with
Mm.
them. So it should be clear, concise. Everything must be there. So that is necessary everywhere.
Okay, so Krupa, it means that we communicate with our children, we communicate with our in-laws, our cousins, and our relatives and neighbors. So that is where soft skills come into part, like how you are able to convince people, or how you are able to negotiate with people, or how you are able to put your things through. So that's so very important in normal life as well. Now let's come to the professional part of it. Suppose I am a CEO, or I am the owner of a company, or maybe I am having a school and I have so many people working under me. So how does soft skills come into an important role over here? Krupa, are you there? I am not being able to hear you. Yeah, I'm waiting. I think there are some serious issues with the Wi-Fi, and yes, the rains are causing an impact to my expert talk. So I would want to go ahead with this topic, as in that if I am owning a preschool, or say if I'm owning a company and I have a lot of employees working in my institution, and if I am kind of not having soft skills, then what would be the problems I would face?
So I would like to give this answer. Yeah.
Yes.
So when you are having a company, and employees are working there. So
Huh.
every day you have to handle the employees, the people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, as a boss or as the owner, if you make them feel that they are the main people, or the without
Backbone.
them you cannot do anything, right? Without you make them feel important, so then
Okay.
they will put their 100% and they will work for you going beyond their ability. If you
Right.
call them at night and say, I want to do this, they will be able to do, and they will happily do it. But if
Okay.
you are showing your bossy nature, then
Okay.
they will say, oh, let it go. I don't
Okay.
want to. It's not a
Okay.
part of my job.
Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't know soft skills play a part of this. So, this is a kind of a realization that you, after a period of working, you come to know that yes, soft skills do play a very major role in how you are able to communicate with people who are working with you, because you should be a good leader. So, I think leadership is one of the soft skills. So, if you have a kind of a
Exactly.
convincing,
Leadership.
hmm, yeah, leadership. And you should have a convincing power. Like you should be able to convince your co-staff or people working for you to do things at the ease
Yes,
and not be.
definitely.
Yes, yes, very true. So tell me,
So
Krupa.
people,
Yeah, yeah, tell me.
I would like to just add a few points, like you have mentioned leadership skills here. So I would just
Yeah,
like to mention that people are here combining this leadership with the bossy nature. That if I am a leader, I'm allowed to throw the tantrums, and I'll just tell them to do what I say. No, you
yeah.
have to have that tone and that clarity of mind so that they
Okay.
will do your work.
Right. Very true. Very true. So I think we could elaborate more on this later. But now tell me, I feel if you are talking about this, how important are soft skills in a student's life? You know, students' life is so very stressful these days. You have to manage school, and you have to manage coaching, and you have to manage your grades, and you have to keep your parents happy. You have to keep your moral boosted all the time, and you have to do co-curricular activities. Oh my God, so many things. So, how would soft skills help a
Exactly.
student?
So for this, I would say time management is the
Huh.
best that you can learn
Hmm.
for your coaching or your curriculum activities. So
Okay.
if you have four things, you can divide your roles and work in four things. One is
Okay.
that very important and urgent. Second is that it is important but not urgent. Third is
Hmm.
it is urgent but not important. So you can delegate it to others. And
Hmm.
the fourth one is which is not important and not urgent. So you can just
Okay.
cut out from your list which is not so important. So you have
Right.
to make a list of your work and what you are doing exactly.
Okay. So it means that you should know how to prioritize your things, and you should be able to make a chart listing of things which will come on the first, second, third, and fourth, and how
Yes,
and very immediate this thing should be. So you should have a plan, a kind of a planner. A student should have a day planner, a week
exactly.
planner,
They must have a
and
schedule, like they have.
yes. So it's so very important that parents teach their children not to be perfect, but to be managing their time in a good way. So you should help your
Good.
child to, you should give them options of whether homework should be done now or 5 minutes later or 10 minutes later, instead of saying it, do your homework now. So that is where your leadership comes in, your soft skills come in as a parent. Yes, true, very true. So children
Exactly.
should a daily plan. They should manage their time so that they get time for entertainments or hobbies, or even to recreate and have a good time, even listen to music or something. So tell me, Krupa, that do soft skill
Exactly.
trainings help someone achieve their targeted results? Like, will attending seminars or trainings on soft skills help some individual to be different from what you are, probably? How?
Yes, the training and the coaching programs on soft skills definitely help you, because you might not know which soft skills you really want, but the trainer or your mentor will probably know that this is required in you. This, if you,
Okay.
this particular skill, if you harness, if you just do work on yourself, then you can really do good in your academics, in whatever you are doing, or in whatever profession you are. So training
Okay.
programs really help you to manage the thing between your personal life and your professional life.
Okay. So yes, you have to manage your personal and your professional life as well. So you have to create a work-life balance, which everybody brags about, especially people who are working. And we only as
Yes,
women know. I'm not talking about women, even men maybe, but women more because we manage our houses, we manage our children, our family, and our work. We want to be perfectionists everywhere. So how do we become the magicians? Yes, the answer is like attend soft skill training programs, meet experts like you, and try to find out where you are lacking and try to polish out on those parts. So yes, do soft skill trainings help you? Yes, they do. Do they help you boost your career? Yes, they do. Your professional life? Yes, they do. So, is there anything that I'm missing out, Krupa? Do they help you in any other way, an
yes.
off-grid way? Like,
I would just like to add one example, that is my personal experience with a computer technician. So he
yeah,
was very good in his computer skills. He managed everything very nicely. The problem which I had in my laptop, he resolved that problem very
mm,
nicely. But when it comes to
okay,
dealing with me, when I asked him some few questions, he was not actually able to answer them, and he was just looking down. And I could really, as a soft skill trainer, I can really judge people where they are lacking exactly. So, and uh,
okay,
other people, and उसके साथ जो दूसरा था, the other people, the other guy was having a very good conversation with me, though he was not the expert of this
mm,
technician, and he was not the expert of repairing, but then he
yeah,
made me understand a few things. And I'm not so techno savvy, but he could
yeah,
explain me very nicely, that the next time I went there, I was wanting that person to make me understand that what was the exact
okay,
problem and why I'm having this problem in my laptop. So this thing, the soft skills really differentiates you. So the hard skills are really
okay,
required, but the soft skills will help you to grow in your profession.
okay. So tell me one thing that how you look or how you present yourself before someone is one of our soft skills. So what is that? Like what is it exactly? And how does it play a magic? Like how you are saying that person was talking so very well, but if I'm going to dress up well or my body language, my communication, my eyesight, does it play a role in how I am going to influence someone? Is it a soft skill?
Yes, definitely. Your personality, your grooming, how you deal with people, how you interact with them, that will really make a difference. That helps you to
Okay.
be more people friendly.
Okay, you have to be a people's friendly person, a people's person. So tell me a few tips. Like if I walk into a room full of strangers, Krupa, and I don't know almost anyone. So tell me two or three soft skills which I could, just place it like a magic card, a trump card. Tell me something. How do I, overcome my fear like that?
Yeah. So one, I would say confidence booster, that
Mm,
before going or before entering into a stranger's room, what you can do is, yes,
mm,
I am, yeah, yeah, your body language, your posture really helps you. If you just slouch in, and you will just
ah,
lose your confidence. So first of all, just strengthen your arms and your shoulders, and don't
mm,
lean in, and just say, yes, I
Okay.
am important, because so many times it happens, people feel I'm not important, I will not talk to that person. So that loses your confidence.
Yeah.
So just say some affirmations that, yes, I am confident. So this is a confidence booster. One.
Okay.
The second
Okay.
thing, yes, the second thing is your body language, that you should
Mm-hmm.
be focusing to the people what they are saying. You must listen properly. If you want people to
Okay.
love you, listen them carefully and fullest. Listening
Okay.
skill is very much important. So
Okay.
whenever you are entering to a room, just introduce yourself, and then say a few things about them, or compliment them. People love to hear compliments, right? And people love to hear some good things about you, right? So you have to compliment them, and then, sorry.
Okay. So one was affirmation, like affirm to be confident and affirm मैं मेरी favorite हूँ. That is what Karina used to say. मैं
Yes,
मेरी favorite हूँ.
yes,
You have to
I'm
love
the favorite
yourself.
too.
Yes. And you have to feel that yes, you could do this. Yes, I can do this. So they do that even before games. They make a group and yes, we do it. So that's so very important. Creating a positive aura about yourself. And second is like you should have some conversation starters that you said, like you should know how to communicate with the other person, like as in you start with the name or you introduce yourself or you compliment them or say something nice about them so that you're creating a positive vibe between you and them. Yes. And then
Yes.
as the things ease up, you will get into the flow. So very true. I will use this next time. And tell me, Krupa, that
Yes.
professions बहुत सारे हैं. There are so many professions, but do you think like what you are saying that communication or convincing skills or probably leadership, like tell me a few professions where soft skills are a major yes. Like there are professions everywhere, but tell me a few which they would, vitally be needed. Like if I'm not wrong, it could be something like event management. There is nothing but
Exactly.
interacting with
Exactly.
people,
Interact.
doing
Yes,
things on
exactly.
time.
So here, yes. So here I would like to mention, yes, soft skills are required in each and every profession, but there are some professions in which it is crucial, like hospitality, then
Okay,
sales. It is very much required.
okay,
Then PRO,
very true.
then
Huh,
media people.
right,
They require this
right.
skills like anything, even if they don't have any technique.
Hmm.
I mean technique. Then even then they must have soft skills to grow in their career.
Okay. So
If they
I
don't
think,
have any
if I'm
technical
not wrong,
skills, it
even
is okay.
right, very true. But you should have a good PR, like even HR. If you are a HR head or something, your soft skills are very important. I think nursing or advertisement or maybe probably say tech companies also would need it very badly because they are managing so many things at a time. They have deadlines and they have goal sheets and they have so many tasks to complete in a very small timing. So yes, soft skills would come into a part. Now, Krupa, tell me one thing like I will ask you a one word answer to any particular question that I'm asking you now. Say, I'll start
Okay.
two questions. First is if I am a parent and my child is very, very adamant about something and not listening, just not listening to me. So, what kind of soft skill would
Yeah.
come in?
First, you
What
must
kind of a
have
soft skill should I
the
add? Yeah, convince my child.
yeah. So first of all, you must
So,
have
hmm,
anger management skills. First, you have
anger
to
management,
manage
yes.
your anger. Yes. And then
Yes.
there is convincing. put your वो एक line है ना, put
Okay.
yourself into other shoe. What he or she is wanting, why he or she is demanding and behaving like that, you understand first. अभी का जो time है,
Okay.
it's not like our time that mothers used to hit us and tell us, oh, chup बैठ जा, don't do that. It's not like that. We have to give
Yeah,
some
right.
explanations to them.
Right.
And also the
You have to
negotiation
feel
skills.
that if you negotiation, yes, you do this and I'll do this for you. That is what you barter
Yes,
it.
exactly.
Yes, that's
Barter.
तुम ये कर दो कर दूंगी. It is not very
Yes,
right, but yes, this is in the way barter in a healthy way, so that your child
healthy way.
understands you
Yes,
faster and
exactly.
doesn't throw. Okay. Now, second situation is I am I am a director of a company, and if a employee has come in late and keeps coming late all the time, and I have to
Okay.
kind of put it through quickly, but not so harshly that this is not what I want. So, how does a soft skill come into part over here? How do I do it?
So in this situation, first of all, you have to ask some questions and portray the leadership skill. What is a leader? You have to understand your people, why he or she, that particular person is behaving what she is, and why she is doing like this. So you have to understand their
Okay.
situation first and then try to resolve with
Okay.
them.
Okay. Okay. So here, if I'm not wrong, shouting and in front of the other employees would be a no-no. Instead, I should understand
Yes,
and try to be rational and understand why the comes late, and then maybe probably give a solution to it, and maybe starts under better. Now, the third situation I'm coming to is um, if there is a calamity, like suppose there's a fire in the building or in the school or maybe in my house, and there is a kind of a very chaotic situation. So, what soft skills come in handy? Like, how would I deal? How would I save my family? What plays a part?
first of all, your decision making. Second, stress management. You
Mm-hmm.
have to calm people down. What decision you are taking, you have to
Okay.
take decision wisely and at that moment. It should be it should be
Hmm.
relatable to that moment. अगर decisions आप ले रहे हो, it's not applicable on that moment. That then your decision. So you must know and you must be very fast in your decision making process. So in this situation, I think decision
Okay.
making and stress management would really go.
Okay. Wonderful. So I think we have come across a very big range of situations over here. So last situation is like, let us tell our viewers that when we were doing this show and Wi-Fi goes weak and we disappear suddenly. So what kind of a soft skill comes into part over here? How should I handle this situation? Like if I am having a lot of people seeing me and things like this happen, so what is this soft skill which comes in handy over here? So if I'm not wrong, I should not panic. I should be a good decision maker that comes through and someone will join. And if the person is not able to join, then I reschedule my show. And third is I should be a very positive attitude person. I should not frown at the situation and I take it very lightly. So I think I have some soft skills.
Exactly. Very nice.
Okay, very true. So like that we have here. So tell me that what is the last training that you did with any kind? Are you coming up with any kind of a training program these days for soft skills? If I'm not wrong, you are coming up with
Yes,
a teacher training program.
yes,
So how
definitely.
do
We too
teachers
are
need?
collaborating
Why?
on teachers training. That is for center head training and also the teachers training, how they can improve in their work and how they can grow. in their career.
Okay, and how they can be more presentable and how they can be
More
more
productive.
convincing, how can they be more productive. So,
How
so
can they
many
be
things
more productive? Yes,
associated with just soft skills. So, yes, so very
exactly.
productive, very creative, have leadership skills, make good decisions for their classroom, good communication skills so that they can talk to their children, to the parents, and to the co-staff properly so
Also,
things get through very easily. Time management, yes,
also the
yes, Krupa.
behavioral skills, also the behavioral skills and
Okay,
grooming skills, which are very important when you are directly facing your customers or clients.
okay, yes, behavior management and behavior skills, so very important. Do you use kind words? Do you have a good sitting or standing posture? Do you greet people whom you meet? Or do you greet them when you see? Or do you create some kind of a positive aura about yourself by the way you are talking or the way you are addressing them? Do you call out their name when you're talking to them? Yes, Krupa, tell me, when you speak
Yes,
someone's name, does it play a key part? Like, should you address people by
yes,
name or how are
yes,
you? Should
definitely.
say hi, how are you? Or yes. So tell me one or two lines before we end our show.
Yes, definitely. You should always take people's name if you know them, if you know their name. And if you don't know, please address them with Mr., Mrs., or Miss based on your knowledge,
Okay.
right? So if you don't know their name,
Okay.
then it is fine. But if you know their name, please mention your name because everybody loves to hear their name, and it gives the the thinking that they are important for you. That's why you're taking their name. It
Okay.
creates that importance.
Okay. So I learned a lot of things, Krupa, today that soft skills play a part in almost every individual's life. May it be a professional, may it be a owner to a company, may it be a homemaker, a student, or a college-going student, or a child, anywhere and everywhere. Even as a parent, you need soft skills. So thank you for throwing light on so many wonderful topics related to soft skills today. And I hope I get to learn more from you as I keep seeing you, I keep following you, and you are a very
Sorry.
nice communicative person, and you talk so very well,
Yes,
and that lays an impression. Yes. The first time I met you is
people can
very
follow me.
yes, yes. So we can follow
Yeah,
Krupa
people
Mechanic
can.
on her.
Yeah, on Instagram as KRUPA Mechanic. This is my handle. I put some videos every time in a form of reel, so you can learn something. And I would like to thank people, though we had some internet issues and glitches. They are still here, so this tells that how dedicated they are and your audience is. So thank you, Shweta ma'am, for having me on this parent station. I really appreciate your
Yes.
efforts.
So I thank my team and I thank my person who has made Parent Station so very popular and everybody who has contributed to it. Yes, do follow us for queries related to parenting and topics related to how to deal with children and how to educate yourself by listening to our expert talks, our book reviews, our toy reviews, and so many more. You can visit our YouTube and our Facebook page to know what are the things we do. So this is a very big goodbye and a happy weekend. Bye, Krupa. Thank you for sparing your
Bye
wonderful
bye. Thank
time
you. Pleasure is mine.
and eating pakoras and biscuits and chai and coffee because I'm going to grab one. And this is a bye bye to you all. See you
Me too.
all.
Bye bye. See
Bye,
you.
Krupa.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So this is me, Shweta, your moderator for today, and I'm checking out on the expert talk. And I'm so very happy to have Krupa Mechanic on this show today. So bye bye.